All right, so there's a weather system moving in, and so last night I decided to go out. Yesterday, decided to go do some prep work. Here, I was just right next to this. I want to show you guys this. These are little baby yuccas. Look at that. Isn't that cool? But anyways, so in anticipation of it, see, I just bought this property, and so I had to completely renovate it from a junkyard to what it is now. But anyways, so in preparation for it, I ran out and I put tons of seed down to fill in all these like little cracks and stuff, because it was all cracked. And so I threw tons of seed, and I did some dirt work up here. So like I sculpted this out and smoothed all of this out. And like this wasn't a hill like this before. Now, let's see if we can get some perspective on this. There we go. Yeah, so I had like a huge pile of dirt left over from stuff, and so I sculpted it into this big area. I loaded these hills and these flat tops with seed. I mean, I loaded it. Look at this seed. I mean, I emptied out like a 50-pound bag of seed on this property, like no problem. I'm gonna put myself a little pathway to just kind of break down the mud, because that mud is a pain in the butt. But yeah, so I flattened all this out, and there we go. Flattened all it out and tried to pack it in, and then butt ton of seed, raked it in, and then put some of this old bale on there. See what that grass will look like once it takes. But then I ran in and planted a bunch of honeysuckles too. Yeah. I dug out a nice big hole for each one of these honeysuckles, and gave each one a whole bag of good fresh soil, like kind of like a deep pot method, you know, and so that way hopefully it'll last out the summer, and then next year hopefully its roots will be a lot deeper. But there's another one, and see, look at all this hay. Put down the hay everywhere, because I mean right up against it is that clay mud, and I mean it's mud. But back on track, huh? Look at that. Isn't that nice? But yeah, but the whole point of this is slick, nasty clay. See, look how shiny and wet and nasty that is. Or hay, which to me seems like the obvious solution here. But, you know, we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Spaceman out.